覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Wordbreaker Clues Reviews. I'm your host, Wordbreaker Clue, and today we are looking at Deadpool and Wolverine from the Wolverine and Deadpool movie, or Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Deadpool 3, if you will. We'll start with the oldie but goodie. We have Deadpool to start things off with. Let's get rid of his little katanas, and these are little katanas. Put those up, and let's discuss what he comes with. I am ashy. This review is not brought to you today by Lotion. So you've got Deadpool here. Looks pretty good, but looks very similar. Let's look at the hands he has. He has some black hands with some gold on them. And he has the two swords you saw earlier. And he has these pistols that come out. Now, besides both of these pistols that come out, unlike the last time around, that's it. That's all he comes with. Last round, we got more hands. We got all the same weapons. Oh, I'm sorry. He has a little knife sheath right here. We got all the same weapons, but a lot more hands and a unicorn last time around. This time, we only got that. And just so you can see the comparison, this is the one from last time. It did not come with these gold weapons, but I do believe the paint job was done better because it was a more dull red, and he's dusty, but you can see it's not the same. There is some indentations and different spots on this. This one's pinless, the old one was not. The boots are even different, so, and the knife is on the other side. So yeah, this is definitely not the same thing, not even close, but it's like they're definitely from the same universe because you can see all the similarities. I'm trying to figure out what is the same. I think maybe the upper shoulder portion right here. And that's maybe the head. There's that. There's this. No, the head's even, well, the heads might be the same, but you get the point. It's a very similar figure, but it's a bit different. So even the belts are a bit different from each other. So yeah, I prefer the older one. But if you didn't get the older one when they re-released it, or you just rate on this one, this is a good figure. It's still a good figure. The articulation, which I'm not going to cover because it's actually the same as the other one, it is good. He gets a nice T-pose, very nice articulation for a Marvel Legends figure. So I don't think you're going to have any issues getting this guy in poses. His belly is a little bit weird when you flex him backwards, but he does go forward quite a bit, and he can go backwards like unnaturally, but it is what it is. So that's it for Deadpool. If I had to give him a score out of 10, I'm gonna give him a solid 9. If they had some better paint on the guy, that he didn't look so bright, I guess, even though he was bright in the movie, it would look a little bit better, not so toyish, I guess, if you will. Now, we have Wolverine as well, and they did not make a Wolverine like this before. So I have my only other Wolverine that's from the movies, which is this guy right here, Hugh Jackman. That, at the time, was a great head. I actually prefer the old head compared to the new head, which is, he's older here, so that makes sense. But I just don't like the way they did the hair. It looks like shit. Excuse my language, but it really does. There's no other way. There's no other way of saying it. Wolverine has the same claws here, so I think that's good. Well, they look like the same claws. No, I stand corrected. It looks like the older figure claws are a little bit thicker than these, but it's tough to say. Maybe they are, and maybe the paint's different. I think the paint's different. Excuse me. Yeah, this one has some paint on it, like silver paint. This one is a flat plastic color, so never mind. As a suit on its own, I do like the proportions on it. Again, it could have used a little bit of a wash because it's way too damn bright. And Wolverine just knocking down over everybody. Let's just move him out the way. But yeah, this Wolverine could have used a little bit of paint wash. The head's okay. I would have liked if it was flared out just a bit. Not a lot, but like, that's how it is. If it was like this, that'd be perfect. Because I feel like that's what's missing. Here's the head. So you can see. And they did not give us a Ryan Reynolds head, so that's unfortunate. But this looks pretty good. Let me see if I can put the other head on, which I doubt. Let's see. This probably won't even look right. Man, that would look boss if that's how you would have been like in the first X-Men movies. Look at that. Young Hugh Jackman wearing this costume would have been great. Let's put this head on this one, which I doubt will look good. Looks okay. Looks okay. Skin tone's not too bad. So, yeah, Wolverine's a Wolverine. So, if I had to grade him out of 10, let's look at his articulation real quick. Yes, he does have movable shoulder pieces. So when you turn them around, they move with them, which is good. They go up not as far as Deadpool's, unfortunately. His kind of stops like at that angle. I don't want to force or break it, so that sucks. Could have been a little bit better. His kick is just as good. Knee joint, pretty nice. And he's got the same kind of issue with the ab crunch and going backwards where it looks kind of really messed up if you go backwards too much, but it's a good figure. I'm very happy with this figure. Both of them are pretty good. I'd give Wolverine the same score of a 9 out of 10. They would have shaded him better. And that's it. Yeah, just give him some better shade. Maybe fix that hair a little bit. He'd have been a perfect figure. Or as good as you're going to get for $25. So, yeah, that's all I got. Until next time, peace and Wolverine grease.